Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 22nd of May. First off, guys, it looks like it's a unanimous vote. I'm going to continue the singing. I've got so much lovely feedback from all you beautiful people out there who've been following me for quite a while. So cheers to that, guys. If I get a song, I'm just going to sing it. Looks like people who don't like my singing are just going to have to suffer through it. So thank you for your beautiful feedback, guys. You guys are awesome. You really are. I really appreciate all your comments and all your beautiful support. Welcome also anyone new to the channel. We've got a community here of people. We share with each other what's going on where we're living. So we get the real truth of and the real news, because often we don't get to see things on mainstream media, as we know constantly. I haven't got much admin today, guys. Don't forget, guys, like buttons. And like I said, please comment and consider subscribing. Great to have you here too. Haven't got much going on. The ANZ Bank here went down yesterday. Yes, the old ANZ Bank app. Oh, the old apps, they're playing up again. Went down and customers were blacked out on their phones as usual. Just the same old stuff. Bit of inconvenience, I'm guessing, when it came to the online banking again. But anyway, so they got it back up and running. So, and you guys keep mentioning the digital ID. We're not hearing anything about it here. Nothing. Of course not. But apparently, I have been chatting to a few people and trying to do more research, and that's because it's not compulsory. Not compulsory yet until, I guess, like some other thing that I can recall, it gets mandated. So watch this space, guys. Let's see what happens here in Oz. And the other thing is, guys, I heard briefly something yesterday on, I think it was Sky News, about some contaminated blood back in the 70s. There's a huge blood scandal. Let us know what's going on, guys, in the UK. This is in the UK. Because I saw Sushi apologising for it. And it was a lot to do with the HIV. We have a lot of questions around the HIV experience, don't we, guys? We really do. Because we know that Fauci had a lot to do with the old HIV. I'm not sure if that was when it really was like at its peak. I can't remember. Time goes so quickly, doesn't it, guys? I just remember all the people being bashed and all this that had HIV, and it was just horrific, and it just really ostracized that gay community. I remember it even as a kid. I remember all this stuff. I know you guys do too. So when your immune system drops, which seems to happen to a lot of people, they keep getting a lot of variants and things, don't they? Anyway, let us know what's going to come or what's happening with this huge, apparently it's humongous blood contamination scandal, and Sushi's apologising for it. It's horrific, it shouldn't happen. But of course, while everybody's probably looking at that, Sushi apologising, trying to be doing the right things, no one's looking at all the other crap that he's doing over here, which we all know what he's up to. So you do have to wonder, suddenly all this comes out and everyone's looking at all this. I'm very confused about the UK. You guys must be very confused over there, because nothing's making sense. Nothing makes sense there. And don't even get me started on the Royal Kardashians. We know that ain't making any sense. Chucky just cruising along at the Chelsea Flower Show like nothing's wrong. I don't get it. I do not get it. Anyway, let's get on with the reading, guys, and we'll see what comes up. Oh, they're showing me people transforming now. And it's the coming out of the cocoon, the caterpillar coming out of the cocoon. And people are tired, because people are tired of their old lives, the pain, the hurts, the sufferings they've had to carry around. And now they're just flying off like a little butterfly. I'm seeing masses of butterflies. That means people are waking up, guys. It's not us. We've already what do you call it? Metamorphosized, as they say, into the butterfly, which means we've already found our freedom, because we know it's from within. But this is what I'm getting. I'm seeing masses of butterflies just taking off now, which is the people waking up. Because they're tired. They can't take this anymore, guys. Oh, the energy at the moment is so tiring. Sorry, guys. How's the snoring on my two dogs? Speaking of tiring, Sprocket snoring yesterday. See, no snoring today. They're a funny pair, aren't they? They get very tired. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, sorry, guys. It's really cold here this morning. Oh, I'm freezing. I just went outside and fed my outdoor cats. My hands are like frozen. We got a big frost. It's a huge frost. But whenever you get a frost, the sun's shining. So it's going to be a nice day. You end up with a nice day, don't you? All right. Oh, they're showing me this song. Not a song. God. They're showing me all the government leaders. Oh, some of the images we get, guys. And they're showing me like Elbow Sushi, Chris Luxon, every leader. Oh, Biden's probably there too. They're all holding hands. Oh, Trudeau would be there. But he'd be on his pedestal. He wouldn't be at ground level with all the other leaders. He'd have to be up on his pedestal. They'd have to hold his hand up high. And they're just singing Kumbaya. Like it's showing, that stupid saying, oh, it's not all, fun and games and sing Kumbaya. But this is what they're doing because they're starting to achieve things now. They're all like got together and they're holding hands and they're like singing this Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. Because they're coming together. They're coming together to really make this happen. We know they've got their agenda and they've got their list of tasks from the puppet masters that they've got to achieve. So now they're trying to really like bring it all together. So I feel like we're gonna have a lot of meetings and Elbow had to buy his two luxury new jets, because he's obviously going to be going all over the countryside and he's got big trips planned. So we know there's going to be more of this political gatherings. There's going to be more and more. And I think we could all agree there has started to be more and more of the renewable, the climate summit, this summit, that summit. There's a summit for pretty much every part of the agenda, isn't there, really, guys, if you think about it? So that's what I'm getting. There's this Kumbaya. They're all coming together and singing Kumbaya because they're starting to get things rolled out. Oh, we need people standing up really, really urgently, guys, don't we? And a lot of this, signing up with the WHO and all this stuff, it's just bad. It's bad. In Australia got the digital ID passed. Like, what sort of people passed that in Parliament? Like, how's that good for anybody? Losing cash as the ANZ Bank went down yesterday again, and people can't. I've had no Wi-Fi here at my house for a day, guys. Like the modem, there's something wrong with the modem. It's been a total pain in the neck. And I've had no TV. I've had nothing. Oh, it's been so frustrating because everything's run on Wi-Fi. We know how it goes. So imagine when everything's just money on your phone. Oh, don't even get me started. I know you guys have the same viewpoint. All right, let's keep going. So they're singing their Kumbaya. Oh, isn't that annoying? It's so annoying, isn't it? But it's not really that everything's just going perfectly. It just means they're really, they're coming together and they're all, I guess what the guides are saying is they're all getting on the same page. We know they've had to do things at different times in different places, countries, but now they're starting to do things on a bigger scale when it comes to sort of resetting and refocusing the world in its new direction. That's what I'm getting. Oh, God. How's all the egos? Oh, all right. And I'm getting, we always get this book here called Clown Show. Well, we call it Clown Show 2.0, and we call it Clown World as well. There was this book in our minds that we created called Clown World, and then we, as awake people, journeyed to a place called Terabella. Well, I'm just getting that the book's being really flicked now to sort of the back 3 chapters. They're on the move. They've gone to the back 3 chapters. Hang on a minute. Let's see where this goes. And this is kind of what the guides are saying. Everything starts to unfold now and starts to make sense. Now, I think we could all agree, and we've been doing our Mulder and Scully X-Files here for a long time, putting all our information in and everything to try and make sense of any of this. Well, now things are going to start to make sense to us, guys. This is what I'm getting. The last few chapters are going to I don't think it's the last few chapters. The last few chapters of this particular book, this particular Clown Show 2.0, it's going to start to come together now and add up for us. We're going to start to make real sense of what's going on now. We have a general idea, but the guides always say that we don't even have an idea of the complexity of all of this. It's far more complex than we even imagine as well. There's a lot more to the back end of the story is what I'm getting, because that's been hidden from view. That's all been hidden. We know that's all been hidden. And often we often talk about how maybe sometimes some of this is hidden from the puppets, which are the global leaders and elites too. Only the puppet masters have known where this journey's all heading, like the cotton swabs and all that of the world, know where they were taking it. So now things are going to start to be exposed more and more, and we're going to start to figure it out. It's like we're solving the puzzle, like the Rubik's Cube. We're going to, and you know how difficult a Rubik's Cube can be. Not for some people. My daughter can do Rubik's Cube. It's ridiculous. She can do it in like 60 seconds. And I'm like, how the hell? She taught herself how to do it. They can do everything on Google Internet now, can't they? But it's like we're doing this Rubik's Cube and we're just trying to solve those last few turns of the Rubik's Cube. But it's going to start coming together for us, guys. Yay! Although cognitively, my brain, I don't think I could ever be able to do a Rubik's Cube somehow. I forget so many things, but this is what I'm getting. We're going to start to solve the puzzles now, is what I'm getting for us. Things are going to start to make sense now in Clown Show 2.0, because a lot of stuff's going to really start to roll out now. And it's going to be different things. It's going to be different things. But when it comes out, we're going to connect the dots, see? And we're going to go back to our X-File cabinet and we're going to pull things out and go, oh, now we know why they did that and why they did that. And that makes sense because that all goes together, and we'll put that in a new file, a completed file in our completed filing cabinet, and we'll put it over here. That's what I'm getting for us this year. Things are going to start to make more sense between now and Christmas for us, for the awake people. And there's a lot of people waking up. You guys keep sharing it. It's so good. See, people, it's like I keep saying with these plasticine protests, etc. People don't want division. They don't want to go back in time to war and living in fear. People don't want it. They don't want it. And that's all that people are being fed. Put the news on and what are you fed? Fear, 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 fear. How often do you get a feel-good story? You might, like for 2 minutes at the end of a whole half-hour news story, get a little story about a cute panda bear or something, a new baby monkey being born or something like that. It's very rare. And they'll just put a little bit, just to close off with a little bit of a soft thought in your mind. But meanwhile, you've been bombarded with half an hour of Gaza being bombed and God, everything. They keep talking, and then the plasticine protests, and they turned violent, and there was arrests, and then climate change, what a disaster it is, and you get to see car crashes, you see everything, home invasions, all the youth crime, fear. They might as well call it the fear news. I mean, it's not really news anymore, is it? You don't hear, there's nothing of happiness and joy on there, is there? Such a joke. But we're going to start piecing things together now. Things are going to start to add up for the BS detectors, which is good. We might start to get a bit of clarity now that they're on the last chapters of Clown Show 2.0, I call it this year. All right. And again, guides are saying that'll be through our gut instincts, our feelings, our senses. We're just going to have this knowing again. And we're going to know, wait on, this is what they're really doing. It's like there's the story over here they're giving people, but then there's the real story that we're going to piece together of what's really going on. It's like with the, for an example of this would be like with the picky wheel. When that first started, we don't know how, we just knew it was all a bit of a sham, bit of a pyramid Ponzi scheme that was sort of leading somewhere. We didn't quite know at the time where it was leading, and it probably took us a while to get that unfolded. But then when we figured it out, we kind of knew that it was a big giant setup to see who complied, who didn't comply, how many people they could pull the wool over their eyes, etc., etc. So this is what I'm getting. We're gonna really be we are doing our spiritual master's degree according to the guides this year, and we will be earning that master's degree by the sound of it because our brains are nearly fried. So there's going to be a lot of information coming out now, and it's saying in chunks. We're going to get a lot of information now, but we're still, and it's saying for us to still be very organized with the info, not to get overwhelmed by it. Just put it in the filing cabinet, keep it there in storage in the back of your filing cabinet brain, and then pull it out when you need to. We're piecing it together, guys. Things are going to start to make sense and add up this year for us, awake people. It'd be nice to get a bit more clarity. It's damn confusing. I would say one of the biggest files in there that most of us would have would be the Royal Kardashians. What the hell, guys? None of that's making sense. None of that is making sense, like, at all. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting German farmers rising up. Wow. I'm getting that. I'm just getting that. German farmers rising up. We know they're still in their up energy. They're still pushing back against government. It's really good. So I am still seeing that good energy. And I'm getting German farmers. All right. I'm getting Italy. I'm getting Italians. I'm getting that whole like Mediterranean kind of feeling. Is that what you call it? It is, isn't it? I'm seeing grapes and wine. Italy might be getting hit hard with taxes now. I'm just getting that feeling of the taxes on wine. It could be even the ridiculous rain taxes on how much land you own if you got vineyards or whatever. I'm just getting this kind of thing. Tuscany, I'm just seeing like lots of taxes in Italy. Taxes in Italy. I'm just getting that. Taxes. And of course, what happens when you hit people with more taxes? They don't like it, do they, guys? And they stand up and fight back. And that's what I'm getting for Italy. All right. Where's Jordan? Is it with a J? J-O-R-D-A-N. I'm getting stand-ups in Jordan. Where's Jordan? It sounds almost biblical, doesn't it? You know how good I am on the geography? I'm going to just put it out there. Stand-ups in Jordan, wherever Jordan is. Hang on. In New Zealand, and I'm getting like marches, but I'm hearing drums. Like I'm hearing drums marching towards Chris Luxon. I'm just hearing drums, like beat of drums. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And when I think of drums, it's like vibrational frequency, really. I feel like people are going to push back in New Zealand. And I don't feel like it's violent. It's nothing like that. I just feel like people want to have their say in New Zealand. If he brings things out, which we know he will, that people don't like, people are going to have their say in New Zealand. They are. They're going to stand up, fight back for the cause. It feels like it's for the cause. And it'll be through like frequency vibration. They're going to have drums. I'm not sure what you marry. I know you do a lot of the haka and you do a lot of very vocal energy. If you watch the haka, most of us have, it's unreal. It's so intimidating in a good way, because it brings vibration. You look at them in their stable stance, and they're like this, and they go like this, and they have very stern looks on their face. It comes with a very strong energy. So I feel like maybe this could even be what Chris Luxon's going to be up against. That Maori vibration is what I'm getting, which is the people fighting back. I do feel that you will stand up in New Zealand against certain things. But I don't think he's a person who will ignore the people. I always say that. I think he would actually address the issue and address people. But I do see that coming in New Zealand. It could be over land ownership too. I know you've got issues going on there. There's a lot going on in New Zealand. There is. It's just different to when Jacinda was in. It's a different set of circumstances. That's just what I'm getting. You're going to use your Maori energy to push back against Chris Luxon. But I feel like he'll address it. He's not one of these ignorant people who'll just ignore it and go like a Macron or a Trudeau. He's going to actually look at it and address it and try to sit down and deal and negotiate with the people, because he doesn't want to get the people offside. I keep saying it. He's trying to do the right things by the people, but at the same time keep them New Zealand on the world stage of importance. He has to. He has to keep your country propped up financially. It's a tricky one for him. I keep saying it. It's tricky. All right. I'm getting Yugoslavia. Getting volatile energy in Yugoslavia. People are angry. I'm just getting people are angry. See, I keep getting like Europe's still rising. No one knows what's happening in Europe because there's zilch, nothing on mainstream media, is there, guys? It's crazy. I'm just getting Yugoslavia's rising. We'll just put that out there somewhere. if they're not doing it yet, they're going to. Can you blame them? I mean, it is. It's. I guess it's fight or flight, isn't it? Do you fight back, or do you just fly away and just take it? I don't know. You know, what are people going to do? That's what we keep talking about. They're hitting rock bottom. There's really only one way out, isn't it? To fight back. Oh, my God. Like Scotland, I'm still getting that for Scotland. The William Wallace Bravehearts. You're going to fight back in Scotland. And I think you already have, but you'll probably keep rising to the challenge. All right. I am getting that, sadly. A lot of people are still really scared about their health. My mother, i.e., would be one of them. They're really scared about all these things. And the thing is, as we know, they drum it into them. Like, be scared of this. Get your shingles jab for that. Be careful you don't have a heart attack. You know, prevention. Do this, do that. Like, the thing that gets to us, guys, is why aren't people questioning why is all this on the rise and suddenly we've got ads on TV for everything? Like, and even now that the AstraZeneca, we won't call it that, the A to Z, we'll call it Jabby, has come out and admitted all the side effects and things. Not being shown on the mainstream anymore. It was quickly on and off. And so a lot of people probably don't even know about it. But I reckon that would put the wind up a lot of people who got the other ones as well, because you'd be thinking, well, hang on a minute. That's come true with A to Z. I wonder if the Big M or any of the others, F, PF, if anything, you know, might come with that eventually. Yeah, they'd have to think it. They would. They would have to think it. Oh, I don't know. But they don't seem to get that fed on their algorithms, do they? So frustrating, isn't it, guys? Belgium's rising too, I'm getting. Belgium's rising. Belgium's rising. I'm getting Sweden for some reason. Sweden's not happy. I think there's a bit going on in Sweden still. I think we got Sweden a while back. Well, you did have that, didn't you have the Eurovision Song Contest? Oh, God, people should rise up against that. Honestly, that's just ridiculous, that Eurovision, isn't it? Let's pull a unicorn card, guys. We need guidance through this clown show. Oh, it's absolutely mad times. It's madness. You can't believe they keep dishing out this garbage and people are just going, oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the up body language there, the up energy. Awareness. Tuning in to everything, guys. Look at that. It's so us, isn't it? Live in the moment, which is what we practice all the time. Be conscious of your thoughts and look for signs and guidance. We constantly do, guys. We constantly do. Happiness. That's the only way you get through all this circus show, is to live in the now. If you didn't, you'd go crazy. You'd end up really loopy. You just wouldn't be able to navigate it at all. You have to keep, and when your thoughts start to wander, you can feel yourself having to pull yourself back. Remember, reminiscence about happy memories. We're very good at that now, aren't we, guys? We talk about that a lot, how that also heals you. Going back to memories from the past, things that made you feel good as a child. Just focus on the things that always gave you that joy and happiness, because you do discover those things throughout your life. Like mine was dogs. Gardening's another one that I've always really loved. Being outside in nature's another one. We all have different things. I'd say music and singing used to be dancing. Well, not for a lot of us now, but dancing was a great memory. It takes you, when I'm cooking, I know a lot of you guys dance in the kitchen like nobody's watching, you always say. I think Louise, you say that a lot. You do have a little jiggle in that when you've got music playing or whatever. It's just wonderful. Music just can take us to so many faraway places of memories, and it's just magical, isn't it? Let's see what we get. Let's do a little shuffle. All right, we got one. What is it? It's like a little circle. Actually, you know, that's actually very similar to this. I'm going to show you this I've got, guys. Hang on. When I do these cards, I often think of these things. Look, it's a bit similar, isn't it? I've got this little wooden, it's just for my little sort of Aztec room. Value it is. Take stock of the beauty in your life. There is already so much around you to be grateful for. Yeah. And I think that's what happens when you do awaken to. You really value things very differently. Like something that probably once was probably fairly meaningless to us now has really great meaning. And it can be the smallest of things. Guys, like the smallest of things. Like even that little, for example, that, was it Scarlet Robin bird that I shared with you guys the other day? I have never seen one. And it's only like this big. But it was so, it just popped out to me. And it's that awakening. You start to see things differently. You see different things. The whole world looks different when you awaken. And you start to value those things more than being the richest person in the world, or having the biggest boat, or the biggest caravan, or the best house in the street. Like, those things are not, I would say, I mean, you can if you choose to, but they're not things that we really value. We value, for example, in the UK, I know you value blue sky and sunshine because it's been so rare over winter. These are the kind of things we really value. Just sitting out in the sun, watching the birds, just looking at the trees blowing in the wind, the leaves falling off the tree. We value beautiful things. And you know what, the thing I reckon we value the most is feeling good inside. Feeling good. It's so nice to just drop that backpack of burdens and pains and hurts from the past, isn't it, guys? And just feel that that freeness of flow inside our bodies again when you do awaken. It's beautiful. Let me see if there's anything to finish off with, guys. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting that song. Please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore. But that's about us releasing things and letting go of things too from the past. Hey, you guys also, I think it was you, Taffy, or somebody, sorry guys, I get muddled up sometimes, you know that I do, telling me that John Lennon has a really great version of Stand By Me. I forgot he's got that version. There's actually quite a few versions. Beautiful song, Stand By Me, that we got yesterday. Check that out because John Lennon has got a beautiful version of that. And it's him and Yoko. It's so gorgeous. They were so in love, weren't they? It was so devastating for her. All right, let's keep going. Was that Engelbert Humperdinck that sang that? Please release me. I'm not sure. Or it might have been Tom Jones. I don't know. All right. Oh, hang on. I'm getting that song by Tina Turner, Chains. She's an Aussie singer. She's got a very loud voice. I'm in chains. I don't think we're in chains. I don't know why we're getting that song. I'm in chains. She's got a huge voice, Tina Arena. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting this song. This is old. Whoa, whoa, you got the best of my love. Whoa, whoa, you got the best of my love. I don't know the rest of the song. Whoa, 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 you got the best of my love. But it's about, you know, the love frequency vibration. I'm getting that. Whoa, whoa. Don't know who sings it though. I'm sure it's the Eagles. I'm getting, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Do 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 do. Oh, it's crazy. It's shook all night. How's some of these old songs? That's the Eagles. They were huge, weren't they? They were huge. All right, hang on. I can hear this song in my head. I just can't get it. What's one of those nights? I think it was hello again. One of those crazy, crazy nights. I can't get to the chorus. Hang on. I can't get it. And I'm getting Spandau Ballet Gold. Gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know I'm indestructible. Always believing you are gold, gold. Wasn't that a great song? I love that song. I'm getting Spandau Ballet. I think it's Spandau Ballet Gold. So keep purchasing your gold, guys. We've had that before too. Invest in a little bit of gold because it keeps going up too, guys. There's a bit of financial tip. All right. Let's see if there's one more thing. getting communards, and I'm gonna ooh. It's don't leave me this way. Don't leave me this way. I can't believe I will surely miss your tender kiss. Well, don't you leave me this way. Oh, baby, my heart is full of love and it's up for you. Oh, that's a great song. I'm going to leave you with that today. Leave you with something upbeat. Communards, don't leave me this way. I love that song. It's such a feel-good song. I love the Communards and I love Jimmy Somerville and Bronski Beat. They were one of my favourite bands, Bronski Beat. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from us today. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Don't forget, like buttons. Please feel free to comment down below, and I'd love you to join my channel. I do daily videos, so look out for them. I'm also on Rumble. You can check out some of my predictions over there. They're still current. I date all my videos, so you know when I do the prediction readings to see if anything comes to fruition, which sometimes it does. Remember, my videos are just for entertainment purposes only, guys, so take from what you choose. And on that note, I'll say goodbye from Australia. Bye, everyone. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.